Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is gonna. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is gonna. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. You never know which way the railroad is go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low.
Y'all not looking for us on any other night of the week. Actually, you can see us on any other night of the week. All you got to do is subscribe on YouTube, Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low, and plus Asacop. Also, you can subscribe on Amazon Music. And boy, just gave you props for being able to.
And I turned it off and turned it on at the same time. Okay.
Yes.
Our producer has me so scared. I don't know how to work a phone.
Amazon Music and YouTube, people, go ahead and subscribe there. Come on through, check us out and everything. Gonna have we got another guest on his way in. We're gonna have a great conversation today. We continuing with this dating series in Atlanta. Today we're speaking to gentlemen that are under the age of 40. Yes, under the age of 40. How was your week, bro? You, man. You looking around?
That's him. I'm used to low being here, man. That's fucking me up. Same old, man. Had a good time. Did a little bit of fishing. Spent some time with family. Went out and about. It was pretty good.
All right. Well, me, I was doing my thing on set. Plus, my sister, Todd and Teresa, TNT. They call them the TNT Explosion. They got married on Saturday. I got pushed into the hosting realm. I had a good time and actually may have gotten hired for a couple of Wind Down Wednesdays. How about that, boy? Look at God, boy. Look at God, boy. What you talking about, man? Yeah, man, we're going to get this thing going. Hey, listen, I want y'all to be a part of this thing, 404-500-1605. You can comment on YouTube. You can also hit those buttons over there. Look, I know it's not a lot of buttons. It's one button. It's a heart. If you hit it, all the other buttons will come up. All you need to do is hit those buttons, because when you hit those buttons, it's going to help our
algorithm
go up. It's going to keep going up, and we need this, people. Angelo is not here, so I'm going to let you know what he would say. Tell a friend to tag a friend to get on out there and subscribe to Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and low. So like I said, we're going to be talking to some gentlemen that's under the age of 40, dating in this Atlanta realm, this Atlanta pocket, this Atlanta state, because I think Atlanta actually is a state. I don't think it should be considered a city. It should be a state, like its own entity, like D.C. So we got Mr. Robert Freeman. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just wanted to ask you before we get into the meat of things. Are you from Atlanta? You from Atlanta?
So I'm from Atlanta. I left Atlanta when I was 13 years old. Moved to a small town called Cartersville, Georgia.
Okay, so you ain't moved far.
No, I ain't moved
Robert
far.
Levesque. Yeah.
Still Atlanta.
You was just
Atlanta home.
You was just out of what people could then keep saying they from it. Live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
If you're out of Kennesaw, you can't say that you live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
If you pass Kennesaw, going up that way. Yeah, Cartersville. I've been up there a couple times. It's pretty cool up there. So wow. So you're gonna give us what it's like to date in the city and the rural parts of Atlanta?
Yeah, in the city, like around the world, actually. Not only Atlanta, but my experiences spending time in Spain and also Argentina.
Okay.
Spent some years over there. So just basically, and then kind of compare like some of the experiences that I had.
Okay. All right, good deal. But one topic we got to hit on, man. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna get to our break, then we're gonna come back and get into the meat of it all. Man, did y'all see them South Carolina Gamecocks and Dawn Staley this week?
man.
I called it all the way, though.
Got to give those props, brother. Got to give those props. And she is so, just class all the way around. All the way around, man. The way she speak, there's so many things that in this journey, especially this season, that Dawn could have said, but she didn't. And the crazy thing is, the ones that America doesn't expect to say the bad things did say the bad things, like the coach for LSU. In regards to the little scuffle they had. I wish she'd have picked on somebody her size or something like, things like that, And Dawn could have came back and said some crazy stuff. She didn't. After this championship game, let's face it, this was the Caitlin Clark show. And all of her accolades are well-deserved. I do think that the media pushed it a little more than what they should have. I think if Caitlin's name had been Christina, or give me something, Charmaine, it wouldn't have been pushed as much. All of her accolades are well deserved, and the thing is, Dawn Staley could have said something about that. She really could have went into that, but even with that, she basically gave that woman her flowers after they just beat her. They played a hell of a defensive game against her also.
Well, it should have been, LSU in South Carolina if LSU's coach had half the skill.
Yeah, that's why
South Carolina's coach, because all she had to do is rotate on the defense, play some defense, switch up, put your best defender on her. I think, you can't take nothing away from Caitlin. She's the best this year. Yeah. Maybe of all time, and one of the best of all time. But it was I didn't think it was going to be. I was shocked at the beginning when it was close, because South Carolina is an all-around they play basketball. They're not one person with 4 people that complement them. Everybody on South Carolina's team can shoot, so anybody that watched them all year wouldn't be shocked by the outcome.
Oh, exactly.
It was just, I think Iowa played above and beyond just to stay in that game.
Well, I think Dawn Staley did it that way. She had defense on old girl in the first quarter that Caitlin took advantage of, but then she switched it on her. And it just so happened, I don't think nobody would expect Caitlin to go for 18 points in the first quarter. She was killing them.
She is who she is. You can't take that away from him. But I think people elevated her. Well, they can't say elevated. She's where she belongs. It's the rest of the team that wasn't on South Carolina's level. And when you put them on the same court, that's where it showed. I don't care what she did. All 5 people on South Carolina can shoot, play defense, and they're fast. They're athletes.
Yeah,
and they showed it. They just ran them off the court.
Yeah, that was great. And the thing is, South Carolina's young, so you can look forward to happening again next year with them girls. I think they're losing 2 of them. One of them, actually.
Yeah, not even the best player.
Right, yeah. So
that center to me, she did her thing, but
That was pretty dope. And in our weekly little report on Diddy, the diddler.
The diddler.
But I don't know if you noticed, but now they're going after his son.
Well, what you're getting now is a lot of hearsay. Nothing. He hasn't been indicted on anything. And I'm not sitting up here saying, so please don't let me hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not saying he's not guilty of anything, but it just amazes me how everybody's piling on. And my whole thing is, if he did something to you or whatever, especially these guys that's coming out, it's like, come on, dude. You was down with it until it got popular to say you weren't down with it. So if you was, well, I wouldn't say it, but if you was, and that's you. But don't all of a sudden now say, oh no, no, because for every rap song you could have dropped a few bars on that. So they get all, and I'm not saying he's innocent or anything, but all it is hearsay. Anybody with a mic, a camera, can come up with a show saying, hey, Diddy. And they doing it right now, but you got to look at it. They didn't have his same fury. They didn't have his same attack mode on 2 other occasions when you had, what's the guy's name? Weinstein.
Oh, yeah.
I said last Weinstein. Mm-hmm. When you had Weinstein, that black book is out. You have people hanging themselves in the prison when they're under suicide watch, and they take everything away from you. And there hasn't been anything about indictment of the guards involved in it
at all,
or anything. So when you want to put that same glass, and there's all Diddy's doing to me, anything Diddy did was people that knew what Diddy did. So when you went to a Diddy party, it's like going to the Neverland Ranch. So hey, that's on you. So, but when you're talking about Weinstein and that kind of shit, and there's a book out with names in it, but we've yet to hear one of the names, but everybody going hard in the paint for Diddy, and everybody laid down on Diddy's casting couch, whatever he had, knew what they were doing when they went there, because ain't nobody holler ouch. That's all I got.
They say ouch.
They say ouch.
Then they say ooh. Hey man, chime in, bro.
Basketball. First of all, shout out to Don Staley, Coach Don Staley. What stood out to me the most is her interview after the game. Like, she was so humble, and just giving God the glory, man. I don't see that a lot in sports anymore with people either. Just being bold to step out there and express her faith in God and how He brought her up out of some trials and tribulations. And then also shout out to women's basketball. I believe they still play the game of basketball. Like, when I really want to watch basketball, I once was a coach. When I really want to watch basketball, watch the fundamentals of the game, defense, I really watch women's basketball. Yeah. So, shout out to them.
Well, you know what they say. People that say that, because I say it too, man, I want to see real pure basketball. I look at the women's game. They usually say that's because we can't do the things that these other guys is doing. So we like the fundamental part of it.
You can't dunk over anybody. We bounce past though. We bounce past that thing. Lay it up and slap the glass on.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna take a break, man. We're gonna get on into this thing about dating in Atlanta, and with Robert here, dating worldwide. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
That's a cop.
What do y'all think, man, is going on with Diddy? Y'all, of course, everything is rumor, speculation right now, but when there's a lot of smoke, so there's usually some fire somewhere.
Truly, if they had anything on Puffy would be in cuffs. I think it's grandstanding by whatever judge signed off on the warrant, DA, they put it to a judge. It's like basically it was a paperwork search warrants. All that wasn't necessary. You don't get that for axe murders. The amount of police force they used on that one.
I'm talking about they came in groves.
That shit looked like you thought they were going after El Chapo.
Hey, for real. I'm talking about they all tactical, all the assault. I was like, man, you're right.
On paper search warrant.
All right, y'all, we back, man. We back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Low.
And that's a cup.
Listen, man, if you're looking at us, that means you're on YouTube, and I'm up there too, and I don't see no little things flying to the side. So that little heart button, man, start hitting that button, because when you hit that button, it helps our
Algorithm.
Want to be a part of this 404-500-1605. Let me see. I see a couple of everybody's giving Dawn congratulations.
Oh, yeah, let me
Appreciate
correct
that.
myself. It was Bernstein. Epstein. A producer told me late. That's her fault. Epstein's the one that hung himself. Weinstein, well, they both the same. They both
to the cartoon
pedos
bears.
and dealing with underage women anyway, and one of them hung himself. It was Epstein is the one that hung himself.
It went to what was the Bernstein Bears?
Bernstein, Weinstein, one of them.
I
Anyway,
remember them books.
they on his ass like stink on shit, and they left them two individuals that's dead rights to one of them's dead anyway, but they guilty. So there's two different things. Go ahead.
All right, you good. All right, so we're going to get this thing going, man. Like I said, we got another guest on his way. Kolby's on his way. This stuff is, I forgot it's raining outside. Smoke sits differently when it rains outside. So, okay, after that, I want to get that fan on. So I know.
I can't stand that smoke, but hey.
Yeah, it's sitting today because, like I said, it's raining and just changes things. So, listen, man, we'll go ahead and get started as Kolby comes in. In your days out here in this world of dating and being single, and first off, you good as a man, you can provide, and you doing good for yourself. And you have kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Oh boy, you about to be in trouble. Okay? How old are you?
39.
A black man, single, 39 in Atlanta with no kids.
No kids.
Boy,
Wait, did I
boy.
just?
Boy, you about to be trendy. Trendy. We might have to have
Then he
you
made that
back.
bank, so hey.
We might have to have you back just for your own show. Good Lord, to find out what happened. So, oh wow. So, okay, with that, let's start there. Since you out here, you single with no children, and there's a lot of single women out here with children. What's the ratio of you meeting a woman with no kids to a woman with kids, and then how do you? I don't want to say what do you prefer, but is it difficult navigating through that?
My last relationship, actually, I was with a woman who had 3 kids, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, she had 3 kids.
Damn.
And I don't think I ever do that again.
Really? I'm like, that must be that guy.
I'm like, hey, I can't win here. This is I can't do it. I just couldn't do it. I tried, but it was a lot for me.
And in regards to the kids, what were their ages?
One was, the oldest was in middle school.
Whoa.
No,
How many
And
different
that's-
followers?
2.
And that's
That moving that. Fuck!
middle school. Yeah, middle school. Middle,
Let me know wherever
Is
she
that
like,
what-
I don't even want to ride on that
Is that
street,
what
boy.
got me?
Shit. 3 kids, you single and got money, and you with a chick with 3 kids, my thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't even want to be in the same hemisphere. Sorry.
yeah, but no.
Lessons learned.
Yeah, so in regards to that, did that like strike women with children period off your list, or would you still think about dating someone, say, with 1 or 2, or someone that has 3 but one of them might be grown?
I would say
And gone.
I would say my limit now is 1.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the age, but 1.
Oh, I remember them days when you
If-
could put those
If for 1, but preferably now it'll be a lady without kids.
without kids.
Yeah.
Do you want children yourself?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I remember them days when I used to be able to put that type of rule out there. But as you get older, your rules kind of they waver a
I
little
take
bit.
back what I said.
40-something years old, trying to find a woman with no children.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
It kind of changes things. All right, so in regards to meeting women, would you rather meet a woman in the club, or would you rather meet someone out, or let's not say the club, an entertainment It could be a game, a club,
Bar.
bar, concert, or would you rather just meet them organically at Quick Trip or at Publix?
Online.
And just put the online thing in there also.
Yeah, I would say all three. Speaking of online, one of my homies just told me to get on Hinge. So I got on Hinge like 3 weeks ago. So that was my first time trying out the online dating thing. But I would say all of them. I meet women at lounges, meet them out and about, like at grocery stores, and then also online. So I don't really have a preference.
Okay. All right.
Whole Foods Pumps.
That's a new one. Got to go over there. Got to get over there. I ain't know. What's going on at Whole Foods? What time of the day? Like
Anytime.
like after 5?
Anytime.
So the ladies last week was talking about FaceTime dates. Have you done a FaceTime date? Like in the first date or two, have you done like a FaceTime date where y'all are sitting?
Just got the iPhone yesterday, so I never FaceTimed anybody. I got called lame for not having an iPhone. And I thought that was kind of shallow. I'm like, dang, you gonna judge me based on the phone?
They were lame. They were lame. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so, but yeah.
You know why they want you to have iPhones? So they can track you. So they can track you.
Damn.
Let me stop.
So now,
Put hands on it, Bubba.
Oh my God. Let me
Put
stop.
hands on it.
Good, brother.
there's some
up, bro?
truth to that, though, huh?
Oh yeah. You got that location thing on, boy. Yeah, yes, sir. They can. Yeah, somebody know where he at right now. Yeah, I've heard some stories.
There's a tag.
Okay, all right, he came with his.
Julio.
Second guest just came in. This is Kolby Rhynes, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I have to ask, named after Kolby?
No, so it's not spelled right.
Oh, okay.
It's actually Kolby.
Okay.
We'll get it together though.
But I still can ask, are you named after Kobe?
Oh no.
Okay. Because I've noticed a lot of people, see a lot of players playing basketball now, their name might be spelled differently, but it's still they're named after their dad's favorite player was Kobe Bryant. So had to put Kobe in there somewhere. Or it's to Kobe, Jacoby, all this type of stuff. Yeah. So welcome, brother. Welcome. I'm gonna ask you these quick questions. We're dating in Atlanta, so we know that you're single.
Okay.
Have any children?
No. Zero kids. No kids.
How old are you?
24. 24.
Wow. Two black men in Atlanta sitting up here with us. And neither one of them have children, and so many of you out there keeps talking about there are no men out here like this. Yeah, I know it's only two, but it's still two in the same room at the same table. You know what I'm saying? It's still two in the same room at the same table. So, wow. So in that regards, being you're on the younger side of things,
Right.
in regards to meeting women that have children and do not have children, what's the ratio?
Let's say we go for 10. If it's 10 women, right now it's probably the ratio is probably 4 to 10. Four
out of 10
probably have babies.
Have children.
Yeah.
That young?
That young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I
know
asked
girls.
that.
I know girls having babies in middle school. Yeah. Crazy though.
So,
They got like 4 kids. They got.
so
they
are
got
you
little.
are you from Atlanta?
Yes, sir. I'm from the east side.
Okay. I appreciate the respect and everything. We're gonna stop that. You not be calling me sir
man, no
up here on national TV. We're not doing that today.
But you was raised right, bro.
That's why I said I
like
appreciate
that.
the respect, but just say no. 'Cause, oh my God. But yeah, because 24. Wow. And you remember 24?
Do you remember 24?
Nah, I can't. I was
Great time to be alive.
Yeah, man. Ooh, 24.
Great time to be alive.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was out there I was like you. I was out there with no kids at that time. Well, what? Ooh.
So, question
Yeah,
about
we'll get you when we go to break. We're going to go to break, get you some stuff.
dating with dating at your age, women with kids or without kids. Do you give them the same shot, or is it more so something that, for lack of a better term, hit and run? or is it serious when they have a kid? How are you about that in your age group? I know as you get older, it just comes with the territory.
Yeah. See, with my age group, the hit row probably the first choice, but however, I would probably say, I still treat them the same. Because for me, it's about like once you at this age, now you got to be mature. You definitely have to grow up way faster. So it's like now it's how you treat your kids. Like you looking for a dude who finna come take care of you and your kid, play stepdaddy, or you looking for what you looking for. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I played that role. I played that stepdad role. You know,
But ain't nothing wrong playing
but I'm saying it was
stepdaddy,
until you have like
you got to have that relationship with the kid though.
But feel me, until it's like you play stepdad until like it's time for you to like be authoritative and have authority. They want all the accolades of being a stepdad with no authority.
Say it again.
That's the situation I was in. It's like, oh yeah, come pick the kid up. Oh yeah, come watch him at this game. And then it's like, hey, he acting up. Where's the disciplinary right now? Oh, don't touch my kid. Then all of a sudden it's your kid.
You can't do it.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I went through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't
Can't
have both ways.
You can't have both ways.
Yeah.
So in regards, Atlanta Football Podcast just chimed in. What up, Lo? What's happening, bro? In regards, at your age, I know you hanging out in the clubs and everything. If you meet a woman in the club, which would it be safe to say that if you're meeting women right now at your age, it's in some type of entertainment realm, concert, club?
It depends on what club we at.
Oh.
That matter though.
So if it's a certain, so
that definitely matters.
So basically, if you're at a certain club, you understand that certain women are there.
Exactly.
The one hit or quitter.
For example, if you in a college town, them girls they a little different. Versus I'm in the city and they looking for the nigga pull up in the Maybach. You feel me? got the Cubans on. You feel me? It's a difference. Like, cause they looking for. Some of them looking for the same thing we're looking for. Some of them looking for something different. You know what I mean? Some of them looking for a one night stand. Some of them really might like you. See what I'm saying?
Do you get that a lot in regard? Are the women aggressive at your age? Do they?
Yeah,
I know they dress aggressively,
very aggressive.
So they will actually
very aggressive.
Ask you out or ask you.
Yeah. They slide my DM all the time.
I think you can find what you're looking for in any location. I think you find what you're not looking for in any location as well. Just from my personal experience, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen some stuff, man. I don't know when we're gonna talk about it, but yeah.
Hey, talk about it. You tell me what you seen, man.
Oh well, my last relationship, so I was once upon a time I was in a foreign land. I'm not gonna name the country. I'm not gonna name the country, but that's a place where I go ahead and be frank. That's a place where prostitution is legal, and so when I was there, I met a prostitute, and she waves, she's doing, hey, you want a good time, whoop whoop, and so I'm talking to her, and then I take her number down. I was down there for the ish, ain't gonna lie. And so I take a number down, and then later on, this is the application WhatsApp, you can add on WhatsApp, and so I'm looking through her her status, and I'm seeing all these status posts about, oh man, I give God the glory, thank you God for getting me through another day, God, I couldn't have made it without you, I couldn't have made it through this day without you, and I was like, dang, hold on, wait a minute, I thought these were the hoes. If I can speak like that on this podcast.
Hoes
I was like, wait, I thought these were the hoes.
Hoes love
and so, so I hit up anyway. I'm like, yo, come through. Watch this. I'm like, yo, come through. So she come through, whatever. Then the next day I was like, dang, because that was the first time I ever went through. So I was like, dang, I actually did that. And I was like, dog. And then as I've grown with now I got a relationship with Jesus Christ. Holy Spirit started to minister to me. He said, hey, go read Proverbs chapter 2, verse 17. And so I pull up this thing. It's like, oh, the strange woman. So I had to look it up. And it was like, this is a prostitute. So I was like, oh, these are the hoes. And so I went out again, and I'm like, oh, these are the hoes. This is how they're going to act. I meet another one, And then she's on the application on the WhatsApp. I'm looking at the status, and she says, "Oh God, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for providing for me, for my family." So this day, I go out and talk to him, and I say, "Hey, what's going on out here?" And she says, "Nothing, man. I'm just trying to provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm on." I was like, "Oh, so you don't like what you do?" She said, "No, this is something I have to do. This is not who I am, right?" And so when I got back, Holy Spirit told me again. He said, "All right, now read Proverbs 31, and that describes the virtuous woman. You know, all the virtue and what she can provide for the family. You know, probably if you ever read Proverbs 31, it gives a description on what the type of woman a man should be looking for." And so then it dawned on me, like my last relationship, I found out that she was actually acting like she was doing the behavior that they were doing down there in this foreign land. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. So who's the hoe? You know what I'm saying? So what he told me was, one was a woman disguised as a whore, while the one I was in a relationship was a whore disguised as a woman. That's what he told me.
Yeah, that ain't changed. That's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean that was a lesson learned for me. Yeah. You know, it never happened to me like that before. So that was one of my experiences. Yeah. That was just for that one woman. All the ladies out here listening, in Atlanta. I'm not talking about all of y'all.
Points on that one, bro.
I'm not talking about all of y'all. I'm just talking about what happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit you roll with to the grave, bro.
I'm just talking about what happened to me.
When I go overseas, I go fishing.
Atlanta, this don't apply to all the sisters out here in Atlanta, because there's a lot of good sisters out here,
Keep
man.
the Bible at home.
All right, there was a question for you though. Did you smash? Is what they want to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, at least.
Yeah.
They're being honest this week.
Yeah.
They're being honest this week, baby.
I mean, man.
Okay,
Hey,
question to you. Does body counts matter with you? And are you turned off when a woman tells you her body count? Because they're freely say it now.
Oh, that's good.
I'm stuck on 7. I can't move off of it.
I can't lie. Yeah, it definitely matter. It definitely matter.
Why does it matter?
It's like a glass of water, right? With a male, females could touch the outside of the glass. You know, you can clean it off and wipe it off. But now, if 20 dudes come stick their hand in that glass of water, that water not clean. You're not gonna drink that same water.
Good point.
You're not gonna drink that same water.
Good point.
20 hands up in it now.
and you know, at 24,
I won't ask you that question.
At 24, I think body counts probably would matter at 24. You know, I think it would matter more at the age of 24 than when you get older. I mean, you can't expect for nobody to have other than you, of course, sir, to have a lower body count once you get older, because you've been living a long time, you've been around a lot of bodies, right. And, you know, you're going to count them.
Right.
Born again.
Well,
Well,
the thing is, you can get born again each time after you finish getting another count. Hey, man, start your count over again. Hey, man,
Cast the first stone.
we'll be right back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea.
And that's a God.
What do y'all think, man, is going on with Diddy? All y'all, of course, everything is rumor, speculation right now, but and there's a lot of smoke. So there's usually some fire somewhere.
Truly, if they had anything on Puffy would be in cuffs. I think it's grandstanding by whatever judge signed off on the warrant, DA, they put it to a judge. It's like basically it was a paperwork search warrants. All that wasn't necessary. You don't get that for axe murders. The amount of police force they used on that one.
I'm talking about they came and grows.
That shit looked like you thought they were going after El Chapo.
Hey, for real. I'm talking about they all tactical, all the assault. I was like, man, you're right.
On paper search warrant.
Got time,
All right, y'all, we back. We back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Low.
That's a cop.
Hey, man, listen. Y'all people, I'm still not seeing them buttons hit. I mean, I'm looking at them be hit now because I'm hitting them myself, but need for y'all to hit those buttons, man, to help our
Algorithm.
go up. It's a little off right now, you see? Yeah. The algorithm is off because y'all not hitting the buttons. All right, so I was going to ask about representation. Do you think that you're meeting representatives instead of meeting the actual woman when you meet them? But I'm going to get a little bit more in BBLs and eyelashes and all this type stuff. How do y'all feel about how mostly our black women feel they have to alter themselves to be appeasing to you?
I like looking at the BBL. I don't want the BBL. No, they keep the BBL. The lashes, though, the lashes is cool.
Really?
I like the lashes.
Is there a certain length, or can they?
I don't want, not the butterflies, not the flyaways.
That's what I was gonna say. You want?
Not them.
Yeah.
Not them. Just a nice little length. You know what I mean?
Okay, understood.
The BBLs, like for me personally, I think it's like I don't feel the same. For sure, it definitely don't feel the same. Sometimes I wonder what's the purpose of it. Like, is that the thing that's helping you women boost their confidence, or are they doing that to try to please us? But for me personally, I don't really like them. I like natural
It's
sisters,
definitely a confidence
man.
booster for 'em.
I mean, I say BBL, but I mean any work, breast
Yeah. I don't like
augmentation.
the breast because unless she gets a good job and has a tie-in when they lay in bed, they both fall to the side, and you got this big ass plot bone. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, actually,
that should be looking bad as hell. Look good.
Actually,
take it out the package.
The
Come out
natural
the
ones
package.
is the ones that
Yeah,
they usually
yeah.
fall to the side.
No, they have a little thing that keeps them where it doesn't. It's more natural. They fall natural. I've dated a few.
You may have dated too many because natural women titties fall more than theirs do.
Nah, they still natural women still you're gonna see it, but that one is like it's obvious. It's like, and then when you feel it, it's like you can feel the gel pack of gel inside.
Yeah, usually, I know you can see it on the side.
And the PDLs
over
don't even
here.
feel right when you can. Can I say that? Okay, yeah. When they bend over, you smack it. It's like it leaves a handprint on it. You do that?
Like memory foam.
It's like that for real. It's like, and it goes away, but it's like you can really see the handprint on it.
Well, you know what? It was just a second ago that I found out that I haven't been with a woman with a BBL because my handprint never stayed there. I appreciate that.
It's like
I appreciate that because
you can feel it in there.
I definitely
It's
prefer
not the same.
the natural body over the BBL for sure.
Yeah, natural all the way.
Yeah.
Natural all the way.
Unless it's like, nah, I can't even say that. But better than the BBL, it's like if you got some weight removed from somewhere and that's different because it don't feel like that BBL. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It feels natural.
Like the liposuction?
Yeah.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
That's cool.
That's natural.
Yeah.
Basically.
So with the
This is dangerous for him.
with the craziness that's going on with the alphabets and everything and the sexuality and everybody, and especially right now with what 50 Cent is doing with that, I don't know what that thing is on the show on BMF.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
How are you guys
Henry.
feeling about Henry? Yeah, how are you guys feeling about more women being into women?
Girl on girl. Depending on which girls we talking about. Which girls we talking about?
I mean, somebody
talking
that
about
somebody
girly
that you,
girls on
somebody
girly
that you
girls?
meet. Yes, I'm not talking about bull daggers or did I just say bull daggers?
Call 'em bull daggers.
I did.
You did.
Studs,
Wasn't me.
whatever. Talking about women, that what do you call them? The good looking women.
Lipsticks.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Lipstick lesbians, what he call them. So you talking about we're talking about good looking women that actually.
Other good looking women.
Yeah.
I ain't got a problem with that. I like it.
So would you date a woman that like other
Yeah.
women? But okay, all right.
Definitely. We get the best of what? Come on now. That's like having.
That's
That's like saying that you not gonna agree to a poly. So one woman, that's it.
For me in a relationship,
But you can add one more.
Man, I'm
You
over
and your girl
If I
in the
get
club.
time.
You and your girl in the club and see a good looking woman. You want to slide on it. Your girl that insecure and she wanted too. Come on, man. No.
If I see a future, with a lady, I prefer for her to be heterosexual. That's just
cool
me though.
too.
Like that's just me. Like, but
if she like pretty women,
I look at different because when you start muddying up the water, and then the next time that girlfriend go out, you don't know what she messing with.
it got to be boundaries. It got to be levels.
Yeah, they ain't
got to be
boundaries.
levels
Once you
to
open
it.
up that door, they gonna kick the motherfucker in. I don't know.
so like if you would that's your lady. Like you in a relationship, right? What if she start liking that woman more than she like you?
No, we ain't gonna have her that long.
How you know?
We not gonna have her that long. I'm gonna have her number. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to her. She can't talk to her.
Oh no.
No.
It don't
so
happen.
That's not gonna work.
Now that age coming in.
Oh yeah, man.
Man, I like it. I like a heterosexual woman. Now,
You see what Angelo said?
You know, two girls is all right in the past when you're young, but when you start getting older, it's like you want your wife to pass on her morals to your kids. And if you're dealing with a 304 or whatever they
With
call
my
it
age now, though, is what I'm saying.
I can see it, but still, it can't be your main lady. I mean, what do you got?
Not the main.
Young guys now had a side piece and all that.
I keep it mutual. I ain't gonna call it another side piece. I keep it mutual. Keep it mutual. We all cool. We all cool.
I like that, man.
We all cool. We all cool.
Yeah, Angelo. I had my Ricky Smiley moment. Angelo said on me. He said JT done did an MJ. He gonna mess around and get us cancer.
He said that shit. I'm like, hell no. I know he didn't say that.
All right,
Is it good?
So in regard, I mean, you're a lot younger. So
If
you're
y'all don't mind me
probably not
asking, what's
looking.
the age differences right now?
Oh, it's.
I'm 39.
Okay.
Oh, you want our ages?
We're in the 50s,
come on.
We're in the 50s now. Hey.
Yeah, I'm 56.
Okay.
56. Yeah.
58.
Oh,
Yeah. He's right there with me. But in regards to a life partner that you're living with and everything, are you looking for somebody that's going to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife, or are you looking for someone that has their own career? Y'all can be partners within it.
Oh yeah, I would. Depends on like her desires. I want her desires to be fulfilled. Like if she wants a career, I would support her all the way and tell her to go for it.
Agreed.
If she wants to stay at home, want to be a stay at home, I would have to make sure that I'm in a position to be able to all the way provide. Otherwise, the problems will come in.
Yeah. I just can't do the housewife. I need her to be a hustler. I need her to hustle. Like we both got to hustle. Like, cause what if I want it to be to the point where if something happened to me and I got to go, you could take care of everything that we just set in place. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that just sitting at the house. If that's the case, you depend on number me. Like you said, if I'm financially stable to do it, okay, cool. But not cool because you got to have something going. Like you got to.
Body count, you didn't comment on that.
Or if I have a problem with the body count,
Yeah.
nah.
I told you when you get older,
So she can have 50 bodies.
Man, I don't know. I don't know none of them, man.
You're going to love her the same.
I don't know none of them.
Well, it's
man.
all about a woman's mystique because what you don't realize, I think the difference between women of today and women of the past, a woman can sleep with 100 guys and she carries herself and she has a mystique together and carries herself like a woman you never know. And a woman can sleep with 3 dudes and be a total slut.
You going to trust her?
Now,
That's how I know, but you see, the thing is, a woman, you would never know it by the way she carries herself. You wouldn't be able to tell it.
That's
and
what I was
you know,
talking
it's
about
like
in the
unless you
foreign
get-
land that I was
unless
in.
you get a virgin, anytime a woman tells you her body count, 9 out of 10 times it's a lie.
Now, yeah, I was going to ask that. Do you would either of you ask? Is
I
that something
don't
that you do?
I've done
You
that
ask?
one time.
I never asked.
Okay,
And that was
the
the last time that I ever done that, man.
Yeah, she tell me what?
You know, because if
Were you shocked?
if she tell you one, like if you like at that time of my life, I was insecure in myself. You know, you'll be thinking about that all day. Like, damn, this nigga hit it harder than me, or
Right, yeah.
you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude,
Hey,
he tagged
you
better than I
realize
did.
that both of them said it at the same time?
That's the truth, man. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's
So, yeah, I
what
don't
you thinking
even-
about. You thinking about it. Even if you know you killing it, you like,
Yeah, it's like,
oh, what?
yeah, I don't even ask anymore. It's
But
So-
if she got 100 though, you gonna trust her versus one that got 3. But you think,
Yeah.
but you think them 3 just slutted her out.
The thing is,
versus
it's like
the one that got 100 bodies.
you wouldn't
think,
know if she had. Now, if she's admitting she had 100 bodies,
Okay,
she's
cool.
straight hoe. But a woman could tell you 10 and have 100, and you'd never know. It's how a woman carries herself with a mental makeup. Now, would I go out there seeking a woman with 100 bodies? Oh, hell no.
what if that was her job though?
Oh, hell no, I wouldn't marry her. I'm sorry
What if that
to
was
say
her
that,
job?
but I could not marry somebody that was in a profession as a professional.
But now, what if both of them? You got 2 women right here, right? And one of them said 18, she telling the truth, and one of them says 100, she telling the truth, and you really, really like both of them. Matter of fact, no, I take that back. You like the girl with 100 bodies more. You
Well, it's
gonna
like
trust
this.
her?
We're talking marriage. If you go up to a Ferrari with 100,000 miles or one with 200 miles, which one you gonna go
I'm
with?
taking the one with 200.
There you go.
Now, since you said about trusting her, do you think that the past body count should go into if you should trust her or not?
Yeah. I say that because you had this type of a lifestyle for so long. How can you just dump it? How can you get rid of that? That's like making fast money being a stripper. Like, if you know any strippers, they be strippers till they 40. And when they was stripping since 18 because they can't get rid of that fast money. Like dope boys. It's just a lifestyle. It's like a habit. Like, it's almost like an addiction when you that high.
But habits can be broken too, though.
It's hard.
It's hard, but I mean, it's possible
holy
too, though. It's possible too, though. I see what you're saying, though, but it's like
Teachers on. I mean, like I said, but you got to be real about it too. If you meet somebody and you don't know what their profession is and you fall in love with them, nah, I still can't do it. God, I ain't lying. I couldn't do it.
why is it like the psychology thing? Like,
Well, no, I think it's just like this. If there's certain things, like I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't be at a Diddy party. But you got some people that will say, well, you know, I've been struggling for 20 years with this thing. I'm going to go ahead and go to the party. It's certain things you have your own morals and your own standards. If you compromise yourself on something that small, or, you know, then it just comes to the point where what won't you do when times get hard?
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. We may have missed out on some good women based on the body count sometimes, man. It's
But I don't ask that body count. I don't need to know. If a woman act like a hoe, she's a hoe. If
Yeah,
she,
that's what-
if
that's
she
the
acts
point I was
like a
making
queen, she's
earlier.
a queen. But there's no in the world I'm gonna seek out a hoe. I'm not gonna go to Magic City looking for a wife.
Right.
Definitely
Yeah.
Definitely
So
not
if
that.
you run into a woman's past is a past, particularly as you start getting up in age, it's how a woman carries herself. So have I been with a woman that slept with 100? Maybe, but I wouldn't know it.
Right.
I know I have.
Yeah, you know. Well, we know you have, Mr. Honesty.
I know I have.
That joke came
Hey,
out.
man, I know I have,
I'm glad
man.
he didn't name the place.
Let me ask you this. I saw this on one of them, TikTok, Instagram, or something. Dude pulled up, pick up a young lady for a date. And she was standing outside the car. He pulls up, and he reaches over and opens up the door. She wouldn't get in the car because she said she don't touch doors. So he got out, came around, and opened up the door, let her in, and then he was like, you know what? Forget this. Get on out the car. And he left. So are you guys finding that that women want that type of
He
treatment?
wasn't used to that. And no female with me touch no door, period.
Okay.
They don't touch no door.
I agree.
Yeah, they don't do that.
shit.
No, they don't do that.
I agree.
Is that forever or
I
the
get
first
upset. I
date,
get
second
upset.
date? What's up on the third date?
Forever. You could be my friend, like genuine friend. You don't touch no dope.
Yes, sir. Okay, all right.
Okay, and
I get upset.
in regards to first dates, you want to take a woman to Cheesecake Factory.
TK.
Let's go with that one.
Here you
Would you
go.
go to Cheesecake
We'll
Factory?
go with that.
Yeah.
But let's say the woman said that. Let's say the woman said she don't go to Cheesecake Factory. Now where you at?
She might be the one for me to hang around there. Yeah.
You don't go to cheesecake? I still gotta just see what your mind like. So, all right, bet. Now I'm gonna take you somewhere you ain't never heard of. I ain't say it was gonna be extravagant. It's gonna be maybe a lot less than cheesecake. But we going somewhere. You don't want cheesecake? Let's go get some wings.
We're going to Rice Cake.
Yeah.
I'm going where the food is good, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You go to some extravagant places and the food trash.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. So
you spend $200, $300, and you still hungry.
come on, Dan.
I like nice restaurants because I like good food. So I'm gonna always take some chicks in a nice place. But if you came off on me like that, I would be more upset at the fact that you like that, and the rest would be between. I'm not gonna lie. It depends how she look and how much time I'd already put in. I'm not even gonna put it in line.
All right.
Be honest.
Got a question.
Foreign
Question
land.
from my wife. She said, "What's the difference in a man being a hoe compared to a woman being a hoe?"
I don't think there is one.
It's double standard. It's definitely double standard. It's definitely double standard. A man gonna get a pat on the back for being a hoe. A woman is gonna get degraded and shot down for being a hoe. Come on now.
My body
the same
count's
thing we was just talking
7,
about.
so
Nobody
think
count
it's-
potty.
I think
500.
I think they're equally as wrong. To be honest with you, I think they're equally as wrong.
On a mature level. But as society level, it's double standard. It's double standard. And males get a pat on the back. Women, no, they get shot down. Real bad. Terribly bad.
So as a younger, since you're 24, so when you were 16, 17, coming up through high school and everything, you have uncles or older cousins or whatever that was pushing you to smash as much as you can?
Yeah. Yeah, look, my older cousin went to Morehouse. He was on a baseball team. So like star baseball player. Like he came from fam, came to Morehouse, but it was because of something else. But anyways, yeah, he was at Morehouse, so I was down at the Clark, Spelman, Stade, Agnes Scott. We there every day.
He been at it. He's 24, but he got a little experience.
Hey,
Hey, every time.
hey.
I got a question for you before we move on.
All right.
Since you've dated outside the country, what's the difference between dating in country, out of country, and as far as marriage, would you look overseas or are you gonna look in America for your wife?
Yeah, I would say there are some differences culturally. In some of the countries I've been in, it's more laid back. Like, from my personal experiences that I've had over there, like the whole cheesecake scenario, they would love to go to Cheesecake Factory. As long as they spending time with you, they just want to be with you, from my personal experience. As far as like looking for a wife, I tell people all the time, the world is my home. And, wherever she is, she is. If she's in Atlanta, she's in Atlanta. If she's in a land overseas, she's over there. So I wouldn't count it out because of, a race or anything like that.
So in regards to a race, would you date a Caucasian white woman, not a foreign, a white woman, Caucasian? What do you call them? Anglo-Saxons. What do you call them? Yeah. Yeah. Would you?
Yeah, I have before. Yeah.
Would you do that now?
Yeah, she nice. Yeah. I mean, man.
Stay with my
Man, where
culture.
I'm at now.
I gotta stay with the culture.
Where I am now, the culture cool, but it's like, hey, I want to get with someone that's gonna treat me well, because I've been there and done that. So if it's like, I'd rather be with, I wouldn't want to be with like, the culture, and then the culture treat me like trash.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because the culture done took me through some stuff at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I had some good times and some bad times with the coach.
I think it just depends on the person that you meet because you can't help who you love.
The white people do it to you too now.
No, they will like that.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was talking about the whole this whole dating thing in Atlanta, like I never gave out the race of what these women were.
Yeah.
So we don't know. We don't know if it was a sister, if it was a one from the Caucasus Mountains, or
Right. And anybody out there, production team, y'all come up with a top 5? Anybody? Not yet. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna go over some of these comments, and then we'll get into the top 5 classic conversations with Jae Tea and Low.
That's a cop.
What do y'all think, man, is going on with Diddy? All y'all, of course, everything is rumor, speculation right now, but when there's a lot of smoke, so there's usually some fire somewhere.
Truly, if they had anything on Puffy would be in cuffs. I think it's grandstanding by whatever judge signed off on the warrant, DA, they put it to a judge. It's like basically it was a paperwork search warrants. All that wasn't necessary. You don't get that for axe murders. The amount of police force they used on that one.
I'm talking about they came and grows.
That shit looked like you thought they were going after El Chapo.
Hey, for real. I'm talking about they all tactical, all the assault. I was like, man, you're right.
On paper search warrant.
Can I tell you what I just asked him?
Y'all don't understand what just happened. Classic conversation with Jae Tea and Low.
But that's a cop.
Man, there's been insecurities, there's been numbers, there's been 7 to 9, it's been 79, it's been I don't want to be in the room where he might be there and he got one up on me, and it's just been a lot. In that small break, all that happened. Okay, let's get here. Lena Lewis, what's going on? Yes, it is a double standard, and I don't like the way men look at it. You said yourself you want the woman with less action in her past. So basically what you're saying is a woman that's a good one.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I just asked him. So I asked him.
Real quick, because gotta get to the top 5. If you want a low body count, but actually you want a woman that's freaky in the bed, how do you figure she became?
Listen, I got the answer.
Go ahead.
I was younger. I'm 25. I was younger, like 1920, like 4-5 years ago. I met a girl in college. She did not have any body. Like I knew, like she was honest. She went down the whole rundown, like without me asking all that. and she didn't really know how to do it. But I taught her, like, you could teach them how to do that type of stuff. Like, you listen.
There's certain things you can't teach a woman how to do.
Because
dog.
the same way they going through all them bodies to get experience, they can go through one dude and get that same experience if you know what you're doing. I'm pleasing her. I'm pleasing her.
In regards to you, in regards,
I know.
in regards to having a low body count but wanting somebody that's actually freaky, sexually freaky in the bed, how you? It's kind of like an oxymoron. You want somebody to be a freak, but yet she ain't had enough practice to be a freak. So
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, for me, the body count didn't matter. You know, like if that's the case, and it's a wonder, like, dang, who else she done this to? It's like, oh well, she done it with them. You know, I guess she learned something. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I think knowing a body count, you have to be pretty, like you said, confident in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, because like you said, that insecurity can sneak in or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like worrying about if your woman gonna leave you. I never worry about it. If she leave, evidently he could do better than me. And if he doing better than me, wasn't nothing I could do about that anyway. So hey, it is what it is.
And once you climb the mountain, it don't matter.
All right, I had a couple of top fives, but I like this one that my wife actually sent over. Top 5 attributes that you are looking for in a woman.
Oh, okay.
You go ahead.
That's easy.
I wanna hear yours.
Intelligence, friendship, compassion, good sex. Yes, you're right. All Megan Thee Stallion's attributes. But yeah, honestly, the brains is going to be at the top, and everything else will probably start off morals, boom. But after that, it's going to be body type and freakiness.
Okay, I go.
All right, you good? You ready?
Top. What you said 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty. Trust. I got to be able to look at you.
Facts.
Smart. And got that hustle. You got them 5 attributes, you all the way down.
All right, what you got, Dwayne?
I start at number 5. Got to be easy on my eyes. Got to be funny. Or can laugh, you know what I'm saying, at things. Sense of humor, there you go. Number 3, and sex is important to me. I'm sorry to say it. Not sorry, actually. Sex is important. Number 2, you got to be a virtuous woman. So you got to believe in something. You know what I'm saying? A higher power, a higher calling, and however you believe in it, you know, let's explore it together, because we got to believe in it. If we're gonna make a family, we got to believe in the same thing. And last but not least, man, that's woman. Yeah.
What was the last? Oh,
yeah. I don't know what the last one is, man. Nah. Okay, if I do want to get married. So in order for me to get married, I have to find a woman that I am willing to live the rest of my life with. Period. I ain't doing it twice. It's just one time, because I ain't did it once. So
all right,
once I do it
Rob?
once, is it.
I would say relationship with God, humanitarian, smart, trustworthy, and easy on the eye.
I was just looking at it. Lena said, I ain't looking for nothing in a woman. Just I ain't looking for nothing in a woman. Oh, you already went. All right, so I guess it's me. I would have to say the first thing, because the only way that I'm actually going to even come towards you is I got to be able to look at you. You got to be attractive. It won't start if I can't look at you. So all the other stuff don't matter. Spiritual, loyal, got to have versatility. Got to be able to walk in a business room in a corporate setting. Got to be able to go into. Got to be able to have versatility about you, and then of course, yes sir, you got to have that ass rolling. Yes sir. If that ain't rocking, we ain't gonna make it. We gonna make it just for a little while, because somebody gonna mess up. Somebody gonna mess up.
What if she got the other 4?
And sex ain't no good?
Nah,
It's good, but she ain't
you
got
gonna
that
cheat,
ass.
you gonna cheat.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't work.
What if she got that 1 but don't have the other 4?
Nah,
Well, I didn't come. If she don't look right, I ain't go to
You
her.
gonna cheat then? ain't you?
Look, but no, if she don't look right, if she ain't got the looks, I ain't go to her no way, so I wouldn't know nothing about the sex.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
They
Millennial
only,
Coalition. I
they
ain't
only
know the mic
did that
had passed over. Go ahead,
because you
bro.
in here. That's what it is. First off, ass. If we ain't fucking, you ain't sucking. The fuck we doing? That's number one. Off top. Off top. That's top rope. The rest, you gotta be solid. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, hustler, all that encompasses everything for me right there.
Okay.
3, you gotta be crazy. I don't care what nobody. You need one. You gotta have a crazy. She gotta be crazy. She gotta be crazy for you. If she crazy for you, you gotta be crazy for her. All right.
I like that.
She gotta be crazy.
She gotta know how to cook.
I know how to cook.
I heard y'all talking. I'm like this. Y'all gonna be Uber Eating for the rest of your life. Good luck, nigga. Cheesecake Factory.
TV.
It's just really, it's the spirituality. That's just what it is. Like if she got a relationship with herself and God, that's important to me. Like me and we don't know everything, and sometimes we get ingrained that we the leader shit, and that's cool. But she sees stuff you can't see. And that's the beautiful part. Like when you have a significant other that can see stuff you can't see, that helps you be a better leader going forward. So, you know, that was my serious moment for the day. But hold that.
Hey man, you just said something about TV dinners, and it popped in my head, man. I'm telling you something. A TV dinner is what pushed me to learn how to cook. It just wouldn't get right. It wouldn't. It just would. It just would not get right. It was cold in the middle. I was like, it was a TV dinner, and that's when I was like, I said, man, I had to figure it out. So my woman ain't got. She'll be able to do a little something, but she ain't got to be able to cook. I can cook. I
cook.
Yeah,
Do you want to cook all the time?
I love to cook.
I usually cook enough that'll last us 2 days. I ain't got to cook both days. At least 2 or 3 days.
What about on Friday, man?
Spaghetti in there, man?
Well, Fridays usually is
That
going out
spaghetti
get something
in
to eat anyway. You know, yeah, I've got something that you can warm up, especially now we got air fryers. You can.
That's game changer.
Yeah, game
That's
changer.
game changer.
I've
Everybody
never fucked with air fryer yet.
Everybody should be able to do a meal now that we have an air fryer in your life. You got an air fryer and a microwave, man. You can cook a whole meal. Bro, you can roast
hell
a
nah.
turkey in an air fryer.
I break out the wok oil, some vegetables.
I only want with the
shrimp,
pizza rolls,
chicken,
man.
do it.
I want the pizza rolls up. This thing doing his air fryer. Gotta turn them.
All right, I was going to start talking about some other food. We'll be here all night doing that. Rob, go ahead and do your closing remarks, and then let people know where they can follow you. Because, like I said, dude, if your little story didn't mess things up, your DM about to be popping.
Yeah, that prostitute shit just threw everybody. I'm like, damn.
Follow me at Free11234. That's my IG page. Shout out to the women in Atlanta. You know, like I didn't get to talk about the other side, you know, the parts where I messed up, you know, and some of the times that I ruined women's lives for the season that they were in because of my foolery, you know, me being a whoremonger, you know. So shout out to the single women, shout out to single moms. That's a hard thing to do. Shout out to the strong women in Atlanta.
So, just a note, do you feel there are good women in Atlanta?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good enough.
100%.
All right, Kolby.
All right, y'all can follow me on Instagram at _TheReal KOLBY. Shout out my host, man. Shout out Dwayne for bringing me on here. Shout out the woman in Atlanta. Shout out everybody. Yeah, we had a great show.
Yeah, man.
We're just gonna make sure we get home safe.
We're gonna have y'all back. Have y'all back.
You are the most honest guest yet. He just took it. I'd have took that one to the grave.
Hey. We know. we know.
Wasn't me. But that's you in the picture. Did you touch me?
Go ahead with your closing, Ask a Cop.
Hey, getting back on a serious note. Election time's coming here real fast. There's a lot of disclaimers out there. There's a lot of pro this, pro that. But make sure you take the time to look at both candidates and look at them honestly. The best vote would be a no, clearly flawed. But it's just it's pretty much where do you want your bank account to be in the next 4 years? That's all I got.
All right. I was hoping he did. Angelo chimed in with his top 5. Spiritual, sex, family. Sex. Still working, doing what I do. On set with Kevin Hart and them Thursday.
Okay.
Doing that one. I was over there at Tyler Perry Studios yesterday, man, from 8:12 was my call time.
I thought the set shut down at 8.
Bro, when I tell you it was security, so I was just there. I looked at the championship game while I was chilling. Wasn't even working, but not easy. Yeah, he only fed us once yesterday though, which I don't think they expected for us to be there at 12. So they only fed us once, and was a little upset. But it
That's
was
what I love about
good.
working the movie set.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We'll keep everyone informed. The Supreme Court in Arizona just approved an abortion ban from 1864. Vote, ladies, for your body rights. Okay.
That's on the news today.
All right, man. So listen, that's gonna do it. Next week we're gonna have women that's been living almost as long as we have.
Women above 40.
They'll be in the building next week. We'll talk about dating in Atlanta. We'll keep this serious thing going on. Hey, seriously, man, appreciate you guys.
Appreciate
for
the
having
honesty.
me.
Appreciate you having us, man. Hey, this was fun, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
for
because
having
last
us, man.
week, boy, we got thick. Just joking.
Yeah, I think it would have been. We'll try
Yeah,
to pull
'cause we ain't
something up
getting
out
on.
of
At
it.
least y'all gave honest. Some of us were too honest.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah, but that what you said at the
No,
end
that's
about
good.
talking about how many women's lives or how many you've destroyed or hurt. We didn't get to get there because it got going, so I just let it keep going. So yeah, that's gonna do it for us this week, man. This is Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo,
ask a cop.
and we out. You dig?
JT and Low. You never know which way to rap. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low.